you think of the transition phases. There's, generally speaking, 3 different types of transition phases. And if you think of those 3, the first one would be a direct counterattack, meaning you regain the ball in the middle or deep area of the field. The other one is from a high regain, where you're going to anticipate and win the ball from that top area, the attacking third, and then that collective regain, meaning where you've won possession and you're progressing through a couple of different areas of transition. And if you think of teams that play a high line and a player opens up and drives up the field and the back line is ahead of them with runners going in behind, then that would be kind of the collective where everybody's going all at once. So when we go back and we review the direct counterattack, and again, you're thinking your team's won the ball and you're playing from the back early. This scenario is where there's space in behind from the forward, there's space throughout the mid. And here you have the number 9 that would be relatively very high. This field and this designation has everyone spaced out pretty well. But let's just say that the 3 wins the ball from the 7. So you have the 3 here with the ball, and you're then saying, all right, can the 4 shift over into this open space, receive a direct pass? Can the 7 check back into the middle attacking third space to receive the ball? And then now you have the 9 up here, which technically before that would happen, you would see the 2 pressing, you'd see the 4 pressing up, you'd see the 5 pressing, which would leave this 9 on the back line, hopefully off the shoulder and behind the defender. The 10 would then pop out to receive the ball from the 7. Now your 9 is open to receive a pass on the back shoulder of 4 and leading them into a position to shoot on goal. So that would be from the direct counterattack. The next one is from a high regain. So let's say 2 loses the ball to 7. So again, it's in that attacking third part of the field, and you've been pressing high up and you've regained possession. This puts the defenders out of shape and out of balance. So if you look here, what's really great to see is you've got a perfect opportunity to flex in this space here, because you're looking at particularly having an odd man on a 3 versus 2. So right here, 3 blues versus 2 reds. So in that scenario, you want to attack quickly. So that would mean that in particular, you want the 7 to either play it to the 10 and then split the 2 and the 4, send the 9 through for a shot on goal, or 7 to 10 to 8, hopefully being able to send the 9 in through this way. But those are some different options on a high regain. The last one is the collective, meaning let's say that in this scenario, it's in the middle third, the 7 wins the ball and everybody starts to push up. So the back line pushes up. The mids push up. And the 9 finds the last defender and settles in on the back shoulder, positioning themselves to be hidden, but still within that attacking realm. So here, 7 wins the ball, switches the field either to the 10 or maybe plays the 5 into space, goes to the 10. Maybe the 8 runs into space here plays the ball up through the 9, through the middle, and a shot to the near side. So those are the 3 different counterattacking ways that teams can put pressure on other teams. When you think of how to construct the counterattack, it begins when the opponent is in possession. So teams will set up defensively. They'll retreat back towards their goal, or they'll press in certain areas to anticipate that counterattack. You want specific players to press more than others. You want to try to set up traps tactically, and you want to leave certain players ahead of the ball and try to make the opposition play into a particular area with the purpose of regaining and countering. So you want to be aware of which areas of the field the other opponent is maybe vulnerable or having some weaker spots or tendencies. You want to look at space. You want to look at if they're unorganized or if they have numerical disadvantages that are a common theme. You want to be, as a coach, observing patterns while the game is happening, or if you're scouting a game. These are different things that you want to look for. To look for potential areas of success, you're wanting this to be in a pressing moment of 4 to 6 seconds only. And then when you win the ball, the first response should be to go forward and to try to switch the field. That's the team intention when in transition. So everybody should be running forward. There should be decisions being made quickly. You want to move the ball up the field as fast as possible, and that would be what is considered a transition. So when you're counterattacking, again, in reference to the top 3 ways, the direct counterattack from a high regain or from the collective, these are different ways that your team can start to use counterattacking or transition. And hopefully we can start putting these into practice, and looking forward to working with teams individually to set up this type of tactic.